What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a mini review for you on the Louis Vuitton mini monogram 25mm belt. I've had this belt, obviously it comes as the canvas. This is the one that I'm reviewing today. This belt I have had maybe about a year and a bit. I should have done an unboxing, I know, and I know a lot of people were asking me about that, and then I just wear it every single day. I've never had a chance to actually sit down and film this video because I'm literally always wearing this. So I think now is the perfect time to go ahead and do a review on it. I've had it for a while. I know the perks of it, the not so great things about it. So if you want to see this review on the 25mm mini monogram Louis Vuitton belt, then keep on watching. Okay, before we jump into this, I just want to talk. It's getting festive season now. I know my background is a little bit busy, but I'm trying to block that other little bit of my normal bit of my background with my head so we can show off the Christmas tree. I don't have the lights on because I have these lights on and it's just crazy bright in here, and I think just you'll be able to see me from outer space if I turn the Christmas tree on. But it's super cute, and this is like a economical tree. It's a wood tree that I can use again and again and again each year, and I just love it. So this year we kind of went with a little white and red theme, kind of like that little buffalo check moment. Loving it. Anyway, moving on. So what we are here for is the Louis Vuitton belt, guys. This belt actually comes in a little drawstring bag when they give it to you, and that's the perfect way to travel with it and keep it when you're not wearing it. I often find myself with my jeans laid out over a chair with the belt still inside of it, so I can't say that I've taken the best care of it, but this thing is tough, heavy duty, and I just really haven't had any big problems with it. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys with the measuring tape. There we go. So you can see right there, it is 25mm in width, which I think is like the perfect width in terms of a female's belt, unless you like that big chunky look. I know kind of it's coming back into style, but this one is not too thin. I've seen some that are really thin. This is just right in the middle. I've never had a problem with it fitting in between the belt loops of any of my belts. And then what's great about it is you've got the little LV right there, and then you've got this mini monogram that runs all along the body of the belt, and then you end up right here with 3 little holes on the end. So I love the 3 holes compared to having a bunch of holes. I like that it's seamless, so when you go ahead and use the belt, all of the holes actually go on the opposite side, so when you're wearing the belt, it shows as a seamless one continuous piece of canvas as opposed to having holes on the end. That's assuming that you're putting it on the tightest hole. I usually kind of keep it somewhere in between the middle, and then on my skinnier days I have it on the tightest, and on my bigger days I have it on the loosest. But I really kind of specifically went in for this one to be a classic sit on the hip or just above the hip. So this is not a high-waisted belt. It hits right in the middle. I'm going to try and insert some mod shots, if you will, so just you can understand, because if you're wanting to buy this belt, just in terms of reference, I am 5'2" and I am a very petite build, and I have the size 80. Sometimes I feel like it's too big, sometimes I feel like it's too small. So I think I have the perfect size in terms of that, because as my weight fluctuates or days, and depending on where it's sitting on my hips and stuff, those are, I think I've gotten pretty much the perfect size. So again, mine is the 80. And the code for this one, if you're curious, is M9781. I have absolutely adored it. The original one that I had wanted was the Damier Ebene with the LV. I couldn't find it anywhere. I think I'd gone to Rome, Paris, you name it. I was everywhere that I go, I look for that belt, and I could not find it. I'd gone and looked for it in New Orleans before, so I ended up settling for this one, but I'm so glad that I got this one. I think honestly that the L's and V's are so small on it that you don't notice it as much. I mean, you definitely notice this if you're, you know, tucking a white blouse into your blue jeans or something like that, but I wore it out to dinner the other night, you didn't see it at all. It just, in terms of a belt, it really holds your pants up nicely. And you can see here, I'm holding it out, but see how it's kind of shaped as a U right here at the join around where the back is. They have it created so that it's kind of sits not so straight. That way it really fits around really nicely around the body. But I've been loving it. In terms of wear and tear, I will say my LV on the front has been getting a little bit banged up, but I do know that you can take it to like any shoe or brass polishing person and they can just buff it out for you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think Louis Vuitton also will offer this service if you need to get some minor scratches buffed out. I'm just gonna show you really quickly kind of what condition mine is in. You can see here, it's gonna be so hard to tell, but right there is probably pretty good. A lot of little hairline scratches. I do have one big scratch. I am very short, so maybe I bumped up against a counter or something, I'm not sure, but you really don't notice a lot of those scratches. But again, here is what it looks like. You can kind of see some faint scratches, but you could probably just buff it out if you wanted to. But the canvas hasn't shown any cracking or anything at all since I've had this. On the opposite side, this is not reversible, by the way. There we go. I'm trying to focus for you guys so you can see, but it keeps just wanting to focus on me. So on the opposite side, here we go. You can tell I've definitely worn this a lot. It's gotten a lot of wear. So back here on the back, you can see I've gotten a lot of wear on this back piece right here. I think that's just where it gets the most wear because it's pulling my pants up. But on the overall, I think that it has been an amazing purchase. I really want to purchase, I just picked my booger in front of you guys, sorry. I really want to purchase another one soon. I just think that it's incredible craftsmanship, and I've never had a belt that stood this test of time like this one has. I do have one belt that is a vintage Gucci belt, and I mean, that one is incredible too, but that's leather. This is canvas with kind of like a leather backing on the inside, but I really would highly recommend the 25 centimeter over, I think the other one's like a 30. I think it just tends to be a little bit too high unless you're a lot taller of a person, but if you're petite like me, anywhere in the 5 foot to 5'4" range, I would really recommend the 25 millimeter belt just because it doesn't cut you off so much and you want to show it off. Like, it's kind of like how the Hermes belts are and things like that too. So it kind of adds and elevates your look. It really finishes off your look by using a belt. That is almost kind of one of my worst things, is like when people aren't wearing belts. Just, I don't know. It just feels like your outfit isn't complete unless, you know, that's kind of the look that you're going for, then that's cool too. But in terms of this, I have just absolutely adored it. Yeah, I mean, it's just travels, it's really light. It's not like you have this really heavy piece on you. Like, the whole thing's just really durable and nice, and yeah. I think in terms of bang for your buck, this is a great entry-level belt if you're looking to get something from Louis Vuitton. Can't remember exactly how much it was. I'll try and leave it in the description box below, or the actual link to the belt if they're still selling this one. But I think in terms of bang for your buck, this is a great entry-level belt. I think the next one that I want to get is going to be like a reversible leather belt. That way I can just kind of use two with the price of one or 1.5 of these. But alright guys, that is it. That is my review on the little Louis Vuitton Canvas 25 millimeter mini LV monogram belt. That was a mouthful. I hope you enjoyed it, or you got some information about this belt that you were looking for. If you stumbled across my page, hi, my name's Caroline. I make new videos every single week on beauty, fashion, lifestyle, luxury, and travel vlogs. So subscribe if you are new, join the fam. I make new videos, like I said, every single week. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.